Io sono Gioia Benedetti, rappresentante paese Palestina di Vento di Terra.
My name is Sara Lafifi and I have been working with Vento di Terra for 2 years and a half now.
I am engineer Subhi Nasser. I am working for the municipality of Nasser.
I am Isa Saber, the director of the Camminando Institute of the New Education.
I'm Fatma Rashid, Children Land Principal since 2011.
I am Ziada Al-Razzi. I am an architect.
My name is Zeina Center. I am the manager of Zeina Center.
Progetti che vengono fatti da Vento di Terra sono progetti che vogliono comunque introdurre degli aspetti innovativi rispetto alla cooperazione e alla progettazione precedente, e quindi si introducono elementi di educazione e approcci pedagogici alternativi ed educazione non formale. I settori nei quali si muove Vento di Terra sono principalmente l'educazione ai minori, quindi negli asili, nelle scuole primarie, quindi il sostegno al diritto all'istruzione, nonché il sostegno alla generazione di reddito e quindi imprese sociali per fornire gli strumenti che sono necessari per poi essere autosufficienti.
Zeina is the traditional Bedouin name for women, and it means the beautiful lady, or the jewelry and ornaments that she uses to make herself even more beautiful. So the project, which is a project funded by the European Union and is implemented by Vento di Terra in partnership with the Tamer Institute for New Pedagogy, which is a local organization in Gaza Strip. This project is one of the biggest for Vento di Terra in Gaza Strip since its establishment here, and it has so many different aspects and sectors, but mainly it is about supporting and empowering the Bedouin women of a marginalized community north of Gaza Strip called Nasser Bedouin Village. So the project has two sides. Mainly, one is to support the children's land kindergarten, and the other part, which is the biggest, is the construction of a women's center in the village. This women's center has been made in a bioclimatic technique that's environmentally friendly called the CEB, the compressed earth blocks. And the idea of using this technique came because we needed something to challenge all the lack of construction materials, and we needed also a technique that can be re-implemented again by the local people easily.
Due to the leakage of the construction material in Gaza, like the cement and aggregate and steel, we started to think about using alternative material like sand, like clay, and korkar. It's kind of the soil material. It is new here, and this is the first building, Zeina Center, the first building which we are going to build with different kind material which we didn't use here in Gaza. Some people from the village starting to do training, and we show them how to use this technique. They was been very happy with this experiment.
Since 1997 to put the alternative of a new education system and way for people to choose the tradition one, the old one, which we grow on and is still going on in the community and in the schools and, or the new way of free to choose, responsible to choose, active learning and non-violence education, these things. So we succeed to make this as a stream or as a way of dealing, a way of work with children, with teenagers, and with youth in the Gaza Strip. We already train around 800 kindergarten teachers from all Gaza Strip, and they have the diploma of mid-term training course.
Actually, education is important for Gaza, as you know, in general, because we don't have farms, we don't have factories, we don't have oil or something like this. We have only education. Here in Nasser, in the past, you don't find many people who can read or write or something like this. Most of them, they didn't. But you know, after 2011, and maybe all the people here noticed that everything changed. Maybe only 2 or 3 girls went to the university, only from this 5,000 person here in the village. But now, if you see, most of the girls, most of them, they go to the university. So this is important for us, because education is important for the person himself to be, you know, to respect himself more, to feel that there is a value. This is the first thing. Another thing, it's important for the economical situation. If they want to work, they have to be educated people. So at first, it's a psychological thing. Then the needs for the life to live in this world. We try to do, you know, as mixing between active learning and Montessori approach, because we know that the playing is important for the social learning.
This center is a great building. It's a great place for people to see, and inside it has 2 floors. The ground floor consists of 2 laboratories for income generating, one for tailoring and the other one for carpentry. And also we have a small showroom where we put the products that have been made by the women. The second floor we have a social service place where we have 2 social workers working, and they work to support the women and the children of the community. And also we have a multi-purpose room where we do workshops, seminars, and we also welcome other organizations that would like to give services for the community we are working in, so they can come inside and we can collaborate together to give this service.
I was a trainer for this project to give the women the skills to be qualified in producing toys, wooden toys, and toys, fabric toys. The training was about how to design and produce a good quality toys and educational toys for the children under 6 age. It was a challenge how to promote to the carpentry workshop to have women working as a carpenter.
Since many years they left the school and they forget all the mathematics, all the about geometry. And it was a challenge how they will count and use the measurements to do measures, to read the drawings, to design or to implement some designs. Now they have the ability to do many things, to draw geometric shapes, to know about geometric shapes, to know how to design and how to implement the design. They learn more about tools and techniques, and now they can choose.
The 23 women who have been working with us have witnessed a lot of change, and we have been lucky enough to actually see that change in our own eyes throughout the process that they have had. So with our help and the help of the trainers who have been working with us, they managed to become women who are capable of making something. And this skill that they have acquired have changed them from the inside as well. So it's not that they only are able to make things, but also they have changed as women. They have become empowered, they have become strong, and they are now independent, and they are happy and proud of who they are and what they do.
There is a very big demand for our toys that is made of natural materials and no toxic, no paints for the wood, for example, good fabrics like cotton and very smooth for babies, children, and we are trying to study all the safety about it.
So in this project, the women are given the role to make the toys, make the educational materials, and put them in the best possible shape, and to have them functioning and do everything that's needed from them. And then it comes to us, the role of marketing those products. And it has not been an easy process because we needed to raise awareness in the community that they actually need this kind of toys, because in the market everything you would find is some cheap materials made in China and made out of plastic wood, which is not very safe for children. Everyone, upon seeing those products, everyone knew that yes, those exactly are the things that we were looking for to put in our kindergartens, to give to our children and to use in the educational programs that we have. So it's not an easy process, but we keep doing it every day because we know that it's not just us who see the pure value of those products, but everyone else will be able to see that. Because it's not only great educational materials, but it has also been made with mothers with love and care, because they were always thinking of the children themselves when making those. So it was not a factory, but it was loving hands of moms in that Bedouin community that made those things. What we wanted from this project is that we wanted to create a center owned by those women who are confident enough that they can be the ones providing for their own, and they can be the ones who have an active role in the society, in the community they are working in, and in Gaza Strip as well. They can be the ones making things and generating income and bringing that home, and also investing some of that income in the center itself for that center to be self-sustained and self-sufficient. What's different in our project is that we did not come with the mentality to distribute salaries or money. We came with the mentality that people have to earn that money.
The center is so important for the women in Nasser because it's the only place for the women in Nasser. Because the women, they like to come here to feel it's like a gate of freedom for them. Here they can see each other, they can speak, they can laugh, they can speak about their problems. There's something debriefing to their feelings inside the center.
And I consider myself to be really, really lucky to have been with them in this process, because to see women who have not been talking before, who have been really shy or scared to speak up their mind, to come in the center and become women who are really confident and happy to say exactly what goes on their mind, and are happy to introduce themselves not as the mother of somebody or not as the wife of someone, but as themselves. So you would see them saying, my name is Fida. My name is Ghalia. Not I am the mother of Ahmad or whatever. And that's really important. That's really something that maybe not everyone can know what it means. It might seem as something that's not that important, but for them it's a huge thing, and it's a huge change to introduce themselves, as who they are.
La loro risposta è stata bellissima, perché mentre erano titubanti all'inizio a venire al centro, erano titubanti ad aprirsi, poi piano piano si sono lasciate andare, adesso per loro è una seconda casa ed era quello che volevamo creare un luogo in cui lo sviluppo di comunità fosse il valore fondamentale, e questo luogo è nato con Zeina, e adesso quando ci sarà la terra dei bambini proprio a fianco a Zeina sarà veramente il nucleo familiare che permetterà uno sviluppo di comunità più completo.
The process made us all even stronger, and it made us all know exactly what it means to work in a team and what it takes to work in a team and to work in a place and in an area like this one. So because to work in Gaza is not like working in, I think, in anywhere else in the world, because things are really changing fast here, and sometimes you cannot keep up with all the changes and how fast they're going. But it was a learning process for all of us, and I can speak for everyone, I think, when I say that we would not have changed this for anything else in the world. Like, it was one of the experiences that made us who we are now, and it helped us become the people we are now, those strong, independent individuals who are happy to work together as a team, but who can also do well on their own.